OTA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Boy, Dalvin Cook just so explosive in the open field. He's not a small guy either, but once he gets those legs churning, look out. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. When they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. The Colts leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7, Colts nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He's back to throw here to start the drive. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down, here's Eason. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Taylor. And after the good gain last play, this time
there's one. I need 2
he's
more.
going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun is Eason. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal there to make the grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Oh shit, Zion, did you set All-American to record?
And it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come.
Did you set All-American to record?
58.3 is the #1.
Come on, 15 minutes ago.
That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Avoids him at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
15, channel 15.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And the Vikings.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Colts.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I'm on plant.
Now Taylor. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yardage he wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did at Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on, taking care of the football. Put it on the ground way too often at Wisconsin. If he learns to hang on to it, he could be one of the surprises in the NFL.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will knot us up at 10. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case...
You all right, buddy?
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Hines to go. Hines. 93 speed.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
39 yards yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted it, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Eason on 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They run the tail. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Get out of here. Go use the other door.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked
Come
up.
on, bud.
Found a
You
little
look
bit of
super
yardage,
stiff.
and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
Why are you throwing out on the floor?
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Eason off the play fake. Flushed out.
Yeah.
Can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. DJ Waddle brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The 1st sack of his NFL career.
At the 35-yard line.
I got one too. I got a
And
breakfast.
following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Anything nice for week 1?
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Sherman! Go up for the fucking ball.
Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
17. Vikings.
So after the touchdown,
What,
here's
dude?
Blankenship kicking off. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook.
You have.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd and 5.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was gone. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Oh, neat. Hibachi. Yeah.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Cousins.
Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Hey, dude, chill now. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey.
17-13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for him. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. This return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason. Oh, nearly picked.
You got to catch
And
that.
maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close.
Yeah, I'd say
the
so.
opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground.
30 seconds for that man.
It's going to have to get put in the committee, though. We only 2 votes. Takes 3.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Eason. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure.
Yeah, you getting stopped. I'm a committee.
They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into
Get the fuck out of here, man.
the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Open here, Adam Thielen. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Minnesota.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throwing his Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure
I
he
don't
can
know.
keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
I don't think they're going to win and nobody get hurt.
With a goal for touchdown scored or yardage, what do you think?
Yeah, might as well just wait. There's been a few games for it.
They all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for them. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25.
That motherfucker big.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field,
Shit, he was a beast in college,
we're
bro.
just going to see a knee and that's it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I kept doing,
Tell her I said happy birthday.
QB can change, Jason. When balls sounded like step out, them fucking ends are fucking cracked.
Thank you.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments
Did
as
you
we
win,
get
sir?
back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively.
Oh, shit. I thought that was my X factor there.
And a lot of the guys will go back.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing.
Yeah, there we go. There we go, Kendrick. 2 picks and a tackle for loss. That should be enough. Yeah, Anthony Barr, way to get there, son. I think so. I got a tackle for loss and 2 picks.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you don't make. Exactly. Take care of the football. You also learn how to shrug your shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate
That'll give me
some of
4
the
on my
pressure.
defense.
But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook. Give him 3 on the
I hope I
run
get
there.
one
Now
with
they're
Clowney
looking
and
at a
Ball.
3rd and about 5.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
I put that, what's it called on the fucking late
To throw, Cousins. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
I gotta play the Broncos.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor.
I'm playing front.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
There we go, Anthony Barr.
Taylor lost it, and the Vikings pick up the football. And And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research. And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form.
Which I set the game of the week before we advanced with them.
Was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now.
Terry, you voted, I thought.
Time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
Again, it's Cook.
It was Dre and Tommy.
A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nice footwork at the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
And the Vikings first down.
Cousins to throw it. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Oh, because Cole McDonald got 88 throw power. Jalen Hurts got about 84.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do here this go-around.
Yeah, get the ball. Let's go.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take over already.
Shit, Anthony Barr might get a breakout game next week.
15-yard line.
That man got 5.5 tackles, forced fumble recovery.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So with the missed PAT in his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
See, I figured he was going to follow the rules, though, because he was asking questions. You seen that text I sent you, didn't you?
And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, I can put.
At their own 17-yard line.
I can fuck with dudes like
the
that.
Offense at the line and set to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they struggle moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
I'm gonna leave that man on the floor, bro.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll get this up.
They totally different, dogs.
9 yards is not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You just gonna fuck yourself up going back and forth in between the two.
Something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
From the gun on 3rd down. Eason. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's Josh McCullough's son. That's Michigan man right there.
Play action with Eason. Looking deep for Hilton.
Come on, Harrison.
And incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
But we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
I like how you like you ain't got
to throw again. Eason.
There you go, Harrison. You got that one.
By the Pro Bowl safety,
Got that one.
Smith. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He getting cut after this year, though.
It's Cook, and he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 40-yard line.
88, probably, something like that.
And it moves the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs.
You just got to make the right play, dog. That's the big thing.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
What's up, dog? He's staying. Don't even ask me that, Terry. That man is my 3rd receiver.
Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'll say you're able to play after your surgery, or you just
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, okay.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 32. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
No, dog. That made me think on Django. No. What are you doing up on that horse?
17.
No. Shit, I watched Life yesterday, dog. That shit is still fucking hilarious. Oh shit, my damn toe that went down on the bottom.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly,
yes, sir.
It's so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to
this fucking defense right here, son, is going to be deadly.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. Let's see if they can avoid doing it here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run once more with Taylor. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practicing.
Where the fuck is Hunter?
They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and get enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot.
I don't think Hunter has been in the game this entire fucking game.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I be getting the monkey bread, John. You know why I get that, John? You ever had that, Dion, monkey bread?
Dog, I ain't had none of my fucking good D linemen in this entire game. That's crazy. I've had my backups in.
And then they put a scoop of ice cream on that, John.
I guess.
From the gun, Eason.
Give me that. He got it. He got it for sure now.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a quarterback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
A run there with Cook on 1st down, but it won't net him much. Maybe a yard. 2nd down.
Dion, you gonna get Cold War and fuck with us?
There defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Jason, we got it yesterday.
And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
Well, you could, if you got it now though on the 4, before you get your 5, we can still play together.
Gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Yeah.
16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
My corner, no.
Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an
This man looking at my roster, he ain't even looking at the depth chart. I do use it.
But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on 1st down. And keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
We go Sherman. Y'all really let me load this fucking defense up for this 1st year.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this
I got the
stands.
Vikings, and they let me add Clowney and Sherman to this defense.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situation.
I mean, I traded for him, but still.
No matter what, though, you can't.
And now I'm about to get Kendricks the X Factor after this game. He got his 3 picks.
Well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring
a 2nd and a 3rd.
Some of the most unselfish players on any
I traded a 2nd and a 3rd.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Do what, Dion?
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, they will eventually.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What is crazy though is we kind of got burnt out on it right when the DLC dropped.
Sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
Yeah.
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Yeah, I ain't played it much either.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I'll probably get on it this summer. Whatever.
He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I'm ready for that fucking baseball to come out on the fall, dog. I hope they really fuck with franchise this year and didn't just put it in the game like they did last year.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to turn into another first down.
Hockey is out, dog. What you talking about? Yeah. I don't know if they got a 5 version. I'm sure they do. Oh, they don't yet.
He's got Burton here. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage
because it's like my league now, or the my NBA. The my NBA is the league.
Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Oh, you getting a sack?
To throw on 2nd down, Eason. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Operating from the gun, Eason. Slant caught. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 19-point game. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover. And that should just about do it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. And helped them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
24.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, and things
You see, I almost had a trip the other day, but Terry snaked me.
Yeah.
Me and Jason.
That is facts.
Yeah.
So I'm not supposed to grab a rebound?
It was only me and you down there.
So I'm supposed to let you grab a rebound?
Yes.
So you get the tripped up? Yeah.
I mean, that's what teammates do, P. Ain't it?
He ain't no teammate.
That ain't what teammates do.
He on his Westbrook.
Westbrook now try to grab a rebound.
He on his Westbrook.
You want to see your boy get a board, get that tripped up.
He not here to boost morale.
What's the difference of him getting a triple-double and him not getting a triple-double?
Him felony accomplishments. Like, he was like, I'm trying to get my first triple-double. It's going to be it for my family.
Shut up.
That probably would have been the first time we had a triple-double at the 4 and the 5.
Yeah. And you You know me, I'm going to get mine. With or without you, Snake.
Nah, Terry, don't fuck with me for real.
Yeah, we used to it.
Fuck with Lily, that's y'all.
Right? I gotta play my game. Well, I'm supposed to be playing my game here in a couple minutes.
Alright. Jerry, what's good?
But after that,
What's up? You already know what's up. You ordered it? Yeah, I'm rolling up. No. No.
hey, you see Terry in fair
No.
trade?